Patrik, what can you say? What do you think you need to say or should say about what occurred the other night and why you were benched for the remainder of that game?
Well, I got nothing to say, honestly. I'm just that kind of stuff happens sometimes, and everybody's locked in the game, and stuff like that just happens sometimes. And but we've moved on. We've talked about it, and it's uh, it's gonna stay in the room. And but all good now. Talked about it, went everything through, and just focused on tomorrow now.
Yeah. Tortorella, speaking to us just a minute ago, was really clear that this wasn't the result of you not playing hard or having defensive breakdowns, but it was almost on the other end of the spectrum, a passionate thing. Is that fair to say that your passion, you got caught up in the moment and did things you didn't want to do? Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, like I don't think it's fair to talk about that I'm not playing hard enough. Because if they talk about like that, I don't think they've watched any of my games. I always play with passion, and sometimes you say things you don't want to say, and that's that's gonna happen sometimes, and you just got to talk about it and move on. And but yeah, that's kind of always how I've been. Playing with such passion, playing really hard, and you're inside the game, and you just focused, and that stuff just happens sometimes, and just like I said, got to talk about it and move on.
I think that part of the reason that it became such a big story was not necessarily that anything happened, was more so the timing. Like 4 games in, were you surprised to find that happened that quickly?
No, like if that kind of stuff happens, like you deserve to get benched. Like that's just the way it is. And I feel like I was playing good, like decent good hockey, and developing my game every game, and but now we're past that, and just try to focus on the right things, and focus on Chicago tomorrow.
After the game, your longtime teammate now, Jack Rossovic, he was asked about the whole situation and said that he thinks you're going to be the best player on the ice. And next time you guys take the ice, is that kind of the mindset for you right now?
Well, it's every game. It doesn't need to be a game after where I get benched. It's my mindset every game. Always try to be better, and now always playing with extra, having that extra motivation since sat out the kind of the last half of the game. So obviously gotta play better too. But yeah, that's kind of my mindset every game, that I wanna be the best out there.
I just wanted to clear one thing up. I think you said in the last, what you said before was that you deserve to be benched. Is that correct? And second, does any of what happened, do you think it'll have any long-term effect on your willingness to stay in Columbus, or to negotiate and maybe be a long-term part of this team?
No, absolutely not. Like, I think that's fair from the coach, that it doesn't matter who you are. If you do something, you'll get benched. So that's great to see for me. You don't want to be the guy who's getting benched, but now I've seen it myself, that it doesn't matter who you are, how well have you done. You can get benched. So I think that's just, if you want to look something positive out of that, I think that's the one thing. But yeah, like I don't think there's going to be no issues there. If I've loved my time here so far, and gonna gonna get better for sure. So I don't think it's gonna have no effects to my plans for the future.